Hey guys, so I cannot talk this in. Jesus Christ. Hey guys, so as you can see by the title, today we'll be going over DeMarcus Cousins and how he made a terrible choice to go to the Lakers in free agency. And yes, I'm a Laker fan. He is in my channel, but me being honest, I think this player individually made a terrible decision in free agency by going to the Lakers. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you what he should have done and what would have set DeMarcus up for long-term success in the NBA. This coming year is a big year for DeMarcus, and this is the year he has to show that he's still a superstar talent in this league. And by going to the Lakers and being the third, maybe fourth option on that team, that's not going to go well, and you're not going to be able to prove yourself on that team. Chances are after this year he's going to get another 1 year $3 million, 1 year $4 million from another team, because he won't be able to show himself as still a quality NBA player when he's being surrounded by all this talent around him. It's not even guaranteed that DeMarcus will start. I mean, JaVale McGee had an outstanding year last year and he just re-signed. He's earned himself a spot on this Lakers lineup and he could start at center. DeMarcus might even be coming off the bench. And as we know, he's seeking for a long-term deal in this league. And he's not going to be able to do that if he doesn't prove himself, like I said. What DeMarcus should have done in free agency was go to a team with literally not a lot of talent. And if you can't tell already, the team I'm talking about is the Charlotte Hornets. Yes, okay, so the Hornets, they let Kemba walk, which in my opinion was better for them because now they're actually going to be able to be bad, which they've been needing to do for a while. But still, they could have gotten a bunch of draft picks for him if they made a trade and a bunch of young assets, but they were too sentimental about Kemba, and they just wanted to re-sign him so bad. So even not having any money in free agency, they just said, here's $3. You want to take this, sign the contract? Kemba's like, hell no. But Kemba said, I'm out of there. Kemba started he did the Lil Tecca and Ransom music video. I bet you that Kemba knew his decision at the start. He just didn't want to let anything out there. And I don't blame him. It's his time to get away from that disgusting franchise in the Charlotte Hornets. I'm sorry if you're a Hornets fan, I'm sorry, but you just gotta face the truth. Y'all just lost Jeremy Lamb and Kemba Walker, and now your best player is Marvin Williams. Goddamn. You have two young assets, Miles Bridges and PJ Washington. And you signed Terry Rozier to a $19 million deal. We're not going to get into that. I was about to make a video of the most overpaid free agents of this offseason, but I didn't think that was that interesting. Just best believe, Terry Rozier would have definitely been on that list. But the point I'm trying to make is Charlotte doesn't have anybody that's a superstar. Charlotte doesn't have anybody that can take over a game. So if DeMarcus went to Charlotte, he would have been able to be the first option on a team that's not trying to do anything this year. And he would have been able to recover completely and show that he's actually a quality player in this league still. DeMarcus would have been playing heavy minutes if he went to the Hornets or a team like the Hornets. There's not a lot of teams like the Hornets in this league, but he would have been the first option 100%. He would have been carrying the load offensively and would probably play 36 to 37 minutes a game. There's no way in hell he's playing 36 minutes a game for the Los Angeles Lakers, and there's no way in hell he's even going to be close to the first option at any point in this season. But on the Charlotte Hornets, he's going to be the first option no matter what. This wasn't supposed to be a year for DeMarcus to contend as a player on a contending team. This was a year for DeMarcus to prove himself, and he didn't do that. He didn't do that in free agency. He signed with the Lakers where he's not going to be a first option. If he went to the Hornets, he would have been able to prove that he's still a 20-point scorer and he could still get 10 boards a game for you. Say he put up 19 and 11 points a game on the Hornets. You think he would still get a 1 year $3 million deal? I don't think so. If he showed that he could still ball out on the Hornets, then next year he could have dipped Charlotte and gotten a long-term deal on a contender so he could be more respected and have more of a role. But instead, no, he didn't do that. He went to Los Angeles. Well, I am a Laker fan, but still, I'm just speaking in the perspective of DeMarcus Cousins. But no, he went to LA, and now he's the fourth option. DeMarcus Cousins is the fourth option on a championship contending team. And he only got $3 million because he hasn't proved himself yet after this Achilles injury. He was super inconsistent in the playoffs. He didn't play like old DeMarcus Cousins in the past. If DeMarcus went to the Hornets on a veteran's minimum deal and showed that he could be nearly what he was before the Achilles injury, he would have gotten at least $20 million the following year in free agency. Now I bet you he's going to put up numbers like 12 and 7, 14 and 7, and I'm not giving max dollars to that player. Goes to Lakers, trying to get a ring. Tried to get a ring in Golden State. That didn't work. That really didn't work. He was all like, I'm a warrior. Bro, you're come on now.
I'm a warrior.
He didn't show whatsoever that he's still an above average player in this league. Yes, I said it. DeMarcus Cousins showed that he's an average player in this league last year. And you're not going to get max dollars for being an average player. And now he's going to be an average player on the Lakers. He's got to be on a team by himself so he can show that he can still play the game of basketball efficiently. I think DeMarcus being the first option on a team, he could have put up numbers like 20 and 12. Imagine giving someone who averages 20 and 12 $3 million in free agency. I couldn't imagine that. He could have gotten a bag in free agency next year. And as we know, there's not a lot of key free agents next year. Next year is a bad free agent class. So DeMarcus Cousins could have been a storyline in next year's free agency if he showed that he could still play. But anyways, guys, that'll do it for this video. Shout out to my guy MJ2K all day for the thumbnail idea. I kind of based this thumbnail off of his thumbnails. He's a sick NBA content creator, so if you're not subbed to him, make sure you go sub to him in the link in the description. I'll leave his link in the description. He didn't make the thumbnail for me. I just thought it was a cool idea. We're trying to get to 2K as soon as possible, so make sure you tell all your friends, family, dog, turtles, dinosaurs, ETs to sub to my channel, and that'll be much appreciated. So, I'll see you guys in the next one.